back, ladies and gentlemen, to the West St. Paul Armory. St. Paul Championship Wrestling. And the second matchup in the light heavyweight championship tournament. Sexy Ace Steel makes his way to the ring, accompanied, oh my God, is he accompanied by the lovely Alexis. Oh man, I don't know, Dale. I'm not sure that I can make it through.
Well, I'm sure you will get up enough courage to do it, Mick. I'm not positive about that, but she is striking. There's no doubt about that. Whether she'll help Ace Steel win this match or cause him to be the loser of this match is hard to tell.
Well, I tell you what, Chris and Dale, just because I knew that I was going to have kind of a difficult time keeping my eyes in my head, my tongue in my mouth during this matchup, we've called in the reinforcements. Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, thank you for taking time out from your busy schedule, and I know you have to stay focused on your main event matchup tonight with Danny Dominion, but you're out here to get a look at Sexy Ace Steel and CM Punk. And I know you're familiar with CM Punk. Tell us a little bit about him.
I'll tell you what, that pompous seated in the ring right now, Sexy Ace Steel's going to have his hands full. CM Punk may look funny with the pink hair and all, but I guarantee he has the tools to make it inside the squared circle, and I'm just sitting here to get a little peek at him. He's a little protege of mine. I've worked with him in the past, and I'm going to watch him take it to Sexy Ace Steel like no one else has, without the blonde on the outside anyway. She might come home with me tonight anyway, Mick.
Hey. Well, Chris Dady, we saw one upset in the opening round of this light heavyweight championship tournament. Ricky Noga getting beaten by the Black Dragon, and now we're going to take a look at the man who basically said he guaranteed he was going to win this tournament. I'm talking about the sexy one from Hollywood, California, Ace Steel.
But on the other side of the ring, we've got CM Punk, somebody we haven't seen. We didn't see the Black Dagger before, but he moves on to the next bracket over Ricky Noga. If Sexy Ace Steel, who was my other favorite to win tonight, doesn't watch out, he could end up being out of this tournament also.
Well, you know, Adam, I mentioned earlier on that it was actually Sexy Ace Steel himself who proposed this idea to promoter Ed Hellier of the light heavyweight championship tournament. I know you heard Steele's comments earlier on. He's basically guaranteed he's walking away with the gold tonight.
That's another example of his arrogant behavior that's going to end up getting his teeth knocked out for him. I can tell you that right now. Talent aside, which Sexy Ace Steel has plenty, his mouth is going to give him in a whole world of hurt tonight with CM Punk.
CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen, and again, if you're just joining us, so much at stake here. The light heavyweight championship here in St. Paul Championship Wrestling. And Adam, I was talking a little bit earlier on to Chris and Dale about how the world of professional wrestling has evolved. You look at a videotape from about 1985, and everybody who was anybody weighed about 327 pounds. For heaven's sakes, the business is so much better and so much stronger today with the light heavyweights.
What you find now is you have more athletes in the wrestling business, and that's what the name of the game is now. And I'll tell you what, going back to Sexy Ace Steel, I walk around cocky as usual. Anyone with a Pepsi tattoo on their left shoulder, and I'm talking about CM Punk, doesn't care about cockiness. He's in there for one reason, and that's to win the match.
And so it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Collar to elbow hookup. Light heavyweight championship tournament continues. Wait a minute, what's Steel complaining about? What is this? Sexy Ace Steel early on here, he's claiming there was a yank of the hair out of that collar to elbow hookup. Dale, did you see a yank of the hair? I'm sorry, I missed it.
She was yanking something, but I'm not sure it was Sexy Ace Steel's hair. Maybe his chain or something, because he's reluctant to get in the ring and to lock up with CM Punk. As Adam said, this kid is someone we haven't seen before, but he certainly seems to have the charisma and the potential agility to put on a great matchup.
And I've never seen such a small chain, by the way, on Sexy Ace Steel.
Hey, well, you haven't been to my house, pal, but at any rate, working on that arm right now, CM Punk and Sexy Ace Steel. We heard him and his manager, whatever he wants to call himself, confidant Mortimer Plumtree a little bit earlier on, and Plumtree also was another one who guaranteed Sexy Ace Steel is walking away with the title.
Yeah, but if you notice something, Mick, Plumtree is not out here for this match. He sent his second, Alexis, apparently, to accompany Ace Steel to the ring. Is Plumtree that confident?
Well, you know, There's an old expression, Chris, and it goes like this. I don't give a rat's ass where Mortimer Plumtree is. For heaven's sakes, lovely Alexis, of course, out at ringside. A very suitable replacement for Plumtree, and probably Plumtree may be just a little bit more feminine than she is in the long run. But bottom line is, it comes down to what's going on in the middle of the ring.
You know what, and I don't think Alexis is going to add anything to this match. $1 million body, 10-cent brain, believe me, I've talked to her.
No kidding. So it really doesn't... oh, what an arm drag! What an arm drag. Great underhook and great velocity. And taking Sexy Ace Steel to the canvas. And CM Punk early on here, Adam, showing a great repertoire.
He's going to show a clinic, I'm telling you right now, despite the looks. And everybody looks at him and says, you know what is this guy doing in a wrestling ring? You're going to find out at the end of this match just exactly he belongs in a wrestling ring. And Sexy Ace Steel might have bit off a little bit more than he can chew. And tonight with CM Punk, the man knows what he's doing. He's been around the block. Hell, I've tangled with him a time or two myself. And I know what the man brings to the table. And Sexy Ace Steel cannot keep up.
There's a pump handle now by Sexy Ace Steel. Working on the arm of CM Punk. Talk a little bit about what I consider to be, as did Chris and Dale, an upset in the opening round. Oh, what a maneuver on the part of CM Punk. Using the ropes for leverage. Oh, this kid is showing us flashes of brilliance here in the early going at the West St. Paul Armory. Sexy Ace Steel absolutely befuddled. Has no clue what's going on right now. Very flustered in that ring.
He hasn't seen enough of CM Punk. He's sitting at home in Hollywood, California, sipping his Malibu. Should be watching tapes on this kid. Maybe the kid needs a little bit more seasoning, but right now he's showing CM Punk exactly what he's in the ring with, and that's a grizzled competitor, a wrestler, and CM Punk is going to wrestle Ace Steel, something he's not used to. Ricky Noga has a different style than CM Punk, and something that Ace Steel is not used to, but tonight he's going to learn a little bit.
Talk about Ricky Noga. I mean, the three of us sat here absolutely stunned when he dropped the decision to the Black Dagger earlier on. In our estimation, it was an upset.
You know what? I got to be honest with you here. Ricky Noga over the past couple of months has been a little recluse. Sitting at home in Honolulu, I think he's having some problems with his family. Hasn't been training and working as hard as he had in the past. Some question maybe he had a little bit of an attitude problem. So honestly, I'm not surprised that Black Dagger took it to him and won the match tonight. Ricky Noga's got to sit back, regather his thoughts, and come back to the form that he's showed over the last few months here in St. Paul Championship Wrestling. And I'm sure he'll be back to that level.
CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a shot. Right hand by Six. Oh, here we got a little slap fest here. Lovely Alexis on the outside of the ring. Oh! Shoved him to the sternum, and Steel doesn't know where he is, for heaven's sakes. He's absolutely tripping over himself in there.
You know, I'm absolutely amazed. Maybe he's lost without his tag team partner, Danny Dominion, out here, or maybe he's lost without Mortimer Plumtree out here. Whatever it is, if Ace Steel hopes to advance, he's got to pull it together.
On the outside of the ring, the lovely Alexis. So in your estimation, Alexis is not adding a great deal to this matchup in terms of strategy for Sexy Ace Steel.
I don't think so, but I'll tell you what, the match looks a lot better with her ringside. I'll just put it to you that way.
Well, as long as Plumtree isn't there.
What match are you talking about?
Hey, focus, will you, Spear? For Christ.
Who hired him?
Who? Dale. And again, tremendous agility climbing to that top rope for the hip lock takedown. CM Punk, I would have to say at this juncture, probably 80 to 90% of this matchup has been controlled by CM Punk.
Sexy Ace Steel is in there and has absolutely no clue. He's going to try and pull something out of his ass. I'll tell you right now, he's going to end up choking him or something, because that's what he's going to resort to. Underhanded tactics that's got him where he is today, not wrestling.
You know, and another arm drag takedown. You know, Adam, I know that there's a history, of course, between yourself, Danny Dominion, Sexy Ace Steel. I take a look at Ace Steel and Danny Dominion, and I've been following this business decades. Trust me. The one thing that you have to say about them, not only the conditioning factor, par excellence, they are students of this sport, whether you like them or not.
Absolutely, and that's, you know, like I've said, and as it's come out in the past few months, I started with these guys. These guys are people that I considered friends for the longest of time, and only recently have they come back with this attitude that they have. So I know they got, oh, what a beautiful move, CM Punk, and that's what I'm talking about. Sexy Ace Steel always thinking, shoots him over the top rope. Now, wait a minute, what's this broad doing? Jeez, oh, come on, Mick.
Alexis, oh, you know, if she's going to push somebody around, I'm going to get in there.
Sit down, Mick.
Hey.
She's choking him. She's choking the life out of CM Punk.
Right out loud, I paid $1.50 an hour to have that done. Oh, she is doing a number. My God, she's grinding that foot into the face of CM Punk. And God, I wish I was...
Sit down, Mick.
Sorry, Adam, I lost it there for just...
I'm befuddled, brother. I don't know. She stuck her spike heel in CM Punk's throat. I'm hoping he can come back for it. Look out, Sexy Ace. Watch out.
Oh, what a move. What a move on the part of Sexy Ace Steel. You know, we're so accustomed to seeing Dapper Danny Dominion out here. Dominion is taking you so seriously. He's not talking to anybody in the locker room. He's secluded himself. He's behind closed doors for your Iron Man matchup a little bit later on.
And the reason for that, Mick, is very simple. He's going to find out tonight exactly what it's all about. The name of the match is an Iron Man match. And my dad and everybody else calls me Scrap Iron. Put 2 and 2 together. Danny Dominion has finally realized what he got himself into and has now decided to prepare. The war ain't over. Tonight it will be, and I guarantee it. I'm going to walk out with that title.
Adam, real quick, let me ask you about that. This is an Iron Man match.
Wait a second. Hang on, Chris. The two of them exchanging knife-edge chops on the outside of the ring. Oh, I tell you what, it doesn't get any better than this. Oh, man. Right to the throat. Tosses him back into the ring. CM Punk won that exchange. And look at Ace Steel barely able to keep his balance as that shoulder tackle to the midsection. And a second time, not a lot behind it, but enough to keep Sexy Ace at bay. Over the top, there's a duck of that forearm. In behind, reversal. Oh, you're seeing a series of chain moves here. Oh, what a clothesline. Back and forth. Non-stop wrestling action, and in the end of the exchange, Ace Steel with a vicious lariat that just about took the head of CM Punk right off his shoulders.
This is where we see if the kid has it down deep inside, if he can come back from this. We're seeing a wrestling clinic tonight, but with me in a minute, it's going to be a fight.
Dale, for God's sakes, you and I have talked about the fact that we're amazed that Adam Pearce is even still competing as a professional wrestler after what happened here a few months back.
Well, he was powerbombed through a table off the top rope by Dominion and Steel. Also, the last time they got together in St. Paul, he and Ricky Noga took on Adrian Lynch, Dan Jesser, Danny Dominion, and Ace Steel in a 4-on-2 match, and they came out victorious. So how Adam Pearce does it, I don't know. How he'll do it tonight, I'm sure we'll sit back and watch it and find out.
Chris, two tremendously conditioned athletes in that ring in CM Punk and Sexy Ace Steel. I have to, nice backdrop over the top. Wait a minute, he's got him count of 1 and 2. We got him, no, not quite 3. Sexy Ace back to a vertical base, and he delivers that boot right between the shoulder blades of CM Punk.
Mick, what an upset it would be if CM Punk goes home the winner tonight over Sexy Ace Steel. We know what that Chicago contingent is capable of. We know what Sexy Ace Steel is capable of. I've been very surprised so far, despite what's happening now in the ring, at the, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, come on. Oh, man.
Oh, I tell you what, there's going to be some broken blood vessels. That chest is going to look like a road map by the end of the evening.
Sexy Ace Steel now testing him, see what the kid has down below. But you know what? CM Punk is going to keep fighting. I can guarantee it, Mick Karch. I can guarantee it.
All the way across the ring, over the top. Steel with a shot there all the way across the ring. There's a block, head first into the buckle. And the sexy one hits the ringside floor.
They go outside again. You know, Steel had started this match off kind of slowly. CM Punk. There goes CM Punk over the top with a body block. And this kid keeps coming back and coming back. And he gave Sexy Ace Steel a wake-up call early on, and we've been seeing some veteran moves from Steel. But, boy, CM Punk's giving him all he can handle. Adam, you were right about that.
Man, I tell you what. Oh, they are unloading with the real heavy artillery right now. All the marbles on the line here. Sexy Ace backing into the corner. CM Punk certainly has this crowd whipped up. Taking way too much time here, but CM with a series of shots to the jaw of Sexy Ace Steel in the corner. All the way across the ring. Over the top. Well, Ace Steel is showing us plenty in the ring right now as well.
cruiserweight wrestling at its best. People love this stuff, and you know what? It's even making me a little giddy right here like a schoolgirl. But you know what? Dominion is in store for something that is much more devastating than this. I'm not 205 pounds. I'm 240 pounds. And when I do a flip and land on this retarded ass, it's going to hurt a hell of a lot more than Sexy Ace Steel, who weighs about $180, I might add. Well, wait a minute. Let me ask you something, Mick. How much do you think those things in her shirt weigh?
I don't know. I can weigh them. Oh, what a... My God. Will you... Adam, I got to call the match here. Don't...
I'm a bit distracted. Sorry, I can't help it.
Oh. I wonder what they do weigh. Get a scale. Where's the Hollies?
I think Ace Steel goes about $180. So,
oh, that's not him.
Did you say get a scale or get a Dale? I wasn't sure.
Sit down. Sexy Ace Steel, ladies and gentlemen, and CM Punk, they got to be pushing about the 15-minute mark here. It has been a back-and-forth seesaw battle, and just a great matchup. You know, Adam, you talked about the flamboyance of CM Punk and the hairstyle. It doesn't matter what you look like. I mean, bottom line is this kid can wrestle.
That's the bottom line. Here we go. Sexy Ace Steel reversal. Come on, Punk. Let's see it happen, baby.
Oh, too much time. Telegraphed it. And now Sexy Ace, ever the opportunist, going to the opposite side of the ring, maybe taking too much time here, uses the ropes for leverage. Wait a second. He was caught in midair by CM Punk. Nowhere for Steel to go. Oh! Sets him up top. That's not a very comfortable position.
The Hurricane Rana, something's coming.
Come on, Punk.
All the way up at the top now. CM. Oh, God, what a shot. There's that great equalizer. And now Sexy Ace Steel. Don't tell me. Wait a minute, a block. Oh, what a move. What a move on the part of CM Punk.
Sexy Ace Steel going for that tornado DDT. A beautiful counter by CM Punk. Look at this.
CM Punk in for the cover. Count of 1, 2. Oh, man. 2.5. And I had my hand on that bell.
Come on, Punk. Stay with him, baby. You got to pick it up now. Now is the time. Now you got him. Come on, Punk.
I heard Jeremy Borash just announce to the crowd, 5 minutes remaining in the matchup. Oh, what an elbow shot there. 5 minutes remaining in time limit here. CM Punk has got to maintain this offense. Oh, what a pump. My God. He might have broken his neck. He might have broken the neck of Ace Steel.
Well, that's the move the Punk draws out. Darren Drozdo. 2 count. Oh,
man. Wait a minute. What is Danny Dominion doing at ringside? I don't like the looks of this at all. What the hell is he doing out there, Adam?
I have absolutely no idea, but I'll tell you right now, he sticks his nose in, and somebody will be leaving this broadcast booth real quick.
Dale, don't go anywhere. Look at this. Oh, right across the sternum. Danny Dominion offering at least some verbal support on the outside of the ring now. Just a terrific match, ladies and gentlemen. Sexy, oh, what a reversal on the part of CM Punk. He's got Sexy Ace all hung up now.
Here we go, Punk. Now's the time, brother. You got to suck it down deep and give it to him. Sexy Ace is hanging upside down. I know he don't want to be there. Well, he likes to be upside down when he's with Dominion, but we don't care about that right now. Here we go, Punk. Come on, baby.
Way too much posturing here. For crying out loud, you got him hanging upright. Go. He took way too much time. Classic Cardinal mistake. And he paid for it.
We got to be getting close to that time limit. What's the time limit on us? 20 minutes? We got to be at about 17 and a half right now.
Well, announcer Jeremy Borash just left his perch right in front of us. Capital City Kyle was there a minute ago, but somebody hit him in the head with a bottle. All the way to the top. Sexy Ace, nobody home. Oh, back and forth. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the time limit here. Oh, Chris, this is just a great competitive match.
I mean, it's tough to even call a match like this. There's so many high spots. These two are giving you everything you've ever seen. They got to get it together, though. They only got 2 minutes left.
Well, we've already seen Black Dagger advance in this light heavyweight championship tournament. They've got about a minute and a half. One of these guys has to crash that nugget.
Let me ask you, I'm not familiar with the rules. If this is a draw, are both men eliminated, or how are they going to work this?
That is a damn good question, Adam. Second match of the evening. I'm already losing my voice here. He rolls him up, small package. Count of 1, 2. There's a reversal. 1 and 2. Oh man. 1, 2. Forget it.
Just swing it. Just swing it. Time limit. Do it. Seriously.
We got the bell ringing over here. Hang on a minute. We got the bell ringing over here. We got Jeremy Borash yelling 1 minute. We've got total controversy, total confusion here. Over the top, we rang the bell. We got a signal to ring the bell. Count of 1 and 2. No. Count of 1, 2. Oh my God, we're waiting for Borash. Where is announcer Jeremy Borash? We're down to 30 seconds. We're down to 30 seconds now. Both go right on his head. Count of 1, 2. Good God. We're down to 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Nobody home. Nobody home. 5, 4. There's a swing and a miss by Sexy Ace. This match has gone to the time limit. This matchup has gone 20 minutes to the time limit. Listen to this crowd. They want 5 more minutes.
Well, they certainly should want 5 more minutes. That was 20 minutes of non-stop action. These two guys brutalized each other. This match has been declared a draw.
They've declared it a draw, and Adam Pearce is in the ring right now. What happens in the case of a time limit draw?
Well, Mick, does this mean that the next opponent gets a bye?
That's very interesting. We got to figure out what in the world is going on here. We're going to try to get to the bottom of this and find out if both men are eliminated, if somebody gets a bye, where it goes from here. Stay with us. We're coming right back.